Greetings friends and fellow cigar box guitar enthusiasts. In this video I want to teach you how to build a circuit that has two master volumes, each volume controlling a different pickup, a piezo and a single coil. So check this out. Okay, so let's measure the resistance of each pickup. So first the single coil. I have 4K ohms on the single coil. Right now the resistance of the piezo, I'm on the highest setting on here, zero it out and measure it, and it is greater than 2000 K ohms. So I have 4 K ohms on the single coil and over 2000 K ohms on the piezo. All right, we have two pickups. We have a single coil right here and an under the saddle piezo located right here. Both the single coil and the piezo are both wired to their individual volume controls. All right, so the single coil is wired up to this one here. This is the single coil. And the piezo is wired up to this guy, this one. So this is the piezo, and this is the single coil. All the ground wires are all tied together and tied to the negative terminal on the input jack. And of course there is an extra ground wire provided to ground the hinge in this screw right here. These are both 500K potentiometers. The outputs of these things are going to the input jack terminal. All right, so now that I have the circuit all soldered up, I'm going to want to test it out. So what I did is I got a short little guitar cable and then an input jack, and then I soldered these alligator clips to the input jack and then plugged the guitar into the input jack and then tie wrapped it so I can plug this into the cigar box guitar now, and then I can measure the output of that with my ohm meter. All right, I hooked up the ohm meter to the jack and both of the volumes are set to 0, and you can see I have 0 output here. So as long as they're both at 0, no matter what I do with this guy, it'll stay 0 even though I go all the way up to 10. And the same thing when it's back to 0, then same thing with this guy, no matter what I do. So they're essentially both master volumes. Now if I crack this guy open, now all of a sudden this becomes active. And consequently I can crack this one open, this one's 0, now this one becomes active as well. All right, I got the strings on. I am tuned E, B, E. All right, I am plugged into the Roland Microcube. And all of my volumes are on 0 right now. Nothing. So they're both master volumes. Now if I crank this one up a little bit, now this one will become active. Crank them both down again. Now I'll crack this one open, and this one becomes active. So I can balance and basically get an infinite number of sounds and tones from this two double master circuit system. good use of a credit card.